Another common cause of shoulder pain is shoulder bursitis, also known as subacromial bursitis. I am Dr. Sebastian from Integrative Rehab Medicine.
My name's Floyd. I'm the PA working here.
Today we're going to talk about shoulder bursitis. So Floyd, what is shoulder bursitis?
Bursitis is going to be inflammation of the bursa. So we have these small fluid-filled sacs that help our tissues glide over each other, and that can get inflamed and swollen, and that can lead to people having pain in that area.
So what causes some of this swelling inflammation of the bursa?
So most commonly, the bursitis is going to be a sign of some underlying condition. So either people are dealing with tendinitis or tendinosis, where the rotator cuff tendons are getting inflamed, or it's some tears in those tendons, and that is causing the bursa to get so inflamed.
So the bursitis is typically not a primary condition, but it can be associated with other things. But also when you have not enough space between your two bones, the acromion and the humerus, that can often compress some of the bursa and it can rub on it. It can cause inflammation, pain, and all the symptoms. So what are the symptoms of bursitis?
Most common symptom is going to be pain. People are having pain in there. That pain can even radiate down into the arm. It's very common for patients to tell me that they have pain. Oh no, the pain is down here, when in fact the symptoms are coming from up higher. You can also have some swelling, tenderness, it pushes on that area, it's very painful, and even decreases in range of motion if people are trying to guard that area and protect it.
So it does affect patients' lifestyle. It affects their ability to play tennis or pickleball or any activities. So when we have patients with bursitis, we have to get a good diagnosis. Typically, there's a physical exam. We can press on the area. We can do a range of motion. We can also scan the shoulder with an ultrasound, and that can very often identify the fluid-filled sac that can help us diagnose the bursitis. But also we can then diagnose some of the tendon injuries that could be underlying under the bursitis. Once we have a good diagnosis, we have a number of regenerative medicine treatments that can actually help heal the tissue and treat the underlying cause and eliminate these symptoms for good. So what are some of the treatments that we have available?
So we have multiple treatments to actually, as he's described, treating the underlying cause. I can't tell you how many patients have come to our office that have just been told that, oh, I had shoulder pain, so you have bursitis, so you just need to get steroid injections again and again. And that's not really a good way of managing this. So as we described, you need to get an accurate diagnosis, find out what the problem is, and then treat it. The most common way that we treat bursitis is with PRP. PRP is platelet-rich plasma. So that's where we take your blood, and we have a lag, and we'll process it, and we use to treat all of the affected structures, whether that's the tendinitis, the tendinosis, small tears, could be from arthritis, all of those things. So we target all of the structures. So that's the main way that we do. If we find larger tears during your evaluation, then we can also use stem cells, like bone marrow stem cells, to treat those larger tears.
So the nice thing about using regenerative medicine, this is not a band-aid. It actually stimulates your body to heal those tissues and provide long-term relief. When these platelets are injected into the area, they release growth factors, and those growth factors stimulate your immune system to heal the area. And with the healing, it can provide long-term relief. Very often, we also combine this with specific physical therapy, maybe some laser therapy, and we also counsel our patients to make sure they're eating a proper diet and maybe taking some multivitamins. So if you're dealing with shoulder bursitis or any other shoulder symptoms, and you want to find out more about these regenerative medicine treatments, just scroll through our website and give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you about some of the available treatments.